York City. Heck of a town. One minute you're on top of the world, smoking Cubans in El Morocco with $1 on each arm. The next minute you're waking up in a bathtub full of ice and your kidneys have left you for another man. With action like that, there are plenty of places that people want to stick their noses. They just don't know how. That's where I come in. Nick McKitterick, private dick, have my card. $25 a day and I'll stick my nose anywhere from the deepest crack to the tightest crevice to sniff out your food. What a doll. Man could feast his eyes forever on a pair like those.
Excuse me, Detective, but I'm also in this room. I can hear 100% of what you're saying.
No, you can't. That's what we call an internal monologue.
It's only internal if you don't actually say words. You speak in plain as day. Now it's just a regular monologue.
Huh. I guess you're right. So, what brings you to my office?
You see, it's my husband. He's been murdered!
Cassandra Clare once said, "It isn't against the law to be an idiot." Which is good because otherwise all of our politicians would probably be in jail right now. However, Nick McKitterick must solve a crime much worse than being an idiot in Radio Star by Tanya O'Deborah. So this husband of yours, how do you know he was murdered?
Oh gosh, I don't know. The police say it's extremely difficult to strangle oneself with a telephone cord.
Strangled by a telephone cord, huh? Sounds like that cat dialed the wrong number. Sorry. Where did you say this crime scene was painted?
At his office. He was an inventor. He invented the Snuggie.
The Snuggie?
The Snuggie. Genius, I know, right? It's like you can't do anything with your hands under a blanket. It's like, uh-oh, I hear the phone ringing. I would answer it, but I'm under this blanket.
Oh, I know. It's like, my house is on fire. Too bad I'm trapped under this sleeveless blanket.
Still a real freed us from blanket slavery. He truly was a generation's Abraham Lincoln.
Obviously. Well, listen, I better get started, but, hey, you ever need a shoulder to cry on? You know I'm always, psh, all right, too soon. So this is what an inventor's office looks like. What a dump. See what he's got lying around here. This drawer has a false bottom. Let's just see what's in there, and there's nothing in there. All right, what else? What's this over here? Aha, I knew it, it's a safe. Let's just crack that combo, and it's locked. All right, what else? What's this? A cigarette butt with red lipstick on it. They didn't even finish it. I left the Whatchamagadget International building to sniff out the truth. Well, how do you like that? If it isn't Fanny LaRue, and who's that creep she's got with her?
Well, Detective, I'm glad to see you've gotten to work so quickly. Any news?
Not really. Who's your boyfriend? Or is that your pet gremlin?
Him? That's Lucifer Murdoch, my manservant. Come here, Lucifer. Come here, Detective McKitterick.
Now, words fail me when I try to describe the horror that is Lucifer Murdoch. The first word that comes to mind is misshapen, and then comes oozing, and right out of my worst nightmare, oh God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Nick, we can hear you. Get a hold of yourself. Now go on, Lucifer. Introduce yourself.
Hello, Detective McKitterick. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, shouldn't you be restrained or something?
Excuse me?
Oh, Lucifer, he's only pulling your leg. Now go get back in your kennel. Now please, Mr. McKitterick, have you found anything?
I'm not sure. Yet.
Have you spoken with Stu's secretary? Betty Buttons. I think you ought to go pay her a visit.
Something tells me I ought to go pay her a visit.
Yes, it was me.
No, I don't think so.
I just said it, just now.
Shh. I think it was more my detective's intuition and less of you. Either way, Betty Buttons can expect a knock at her door. Hello? Mrs. Buttons?
I don't know anything, and I don't want to talk.
Fine. Then I'll just leave.
Who is it?
Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, yes. I'll take a... Wait a minute.
Ha! So, your boss, Stu LaRue? Was he a good boss? Treat you nice?
He was all right, I suppose. I mean, I was his secretary. I typed his letters, I answered his phone, I collected his dead skin, I transferred his calls, normal secretary stuff. That's all. Now, if that's all you've got, you can show yourself out.
And as I started out, from the corner of my eye, I noticed Betty's shaky hand scored a cigarette to her crimson kisser. Decided to walk home till I got my thoughts in order. What does Fanny know that she could tell the police? Ah, Commissioner Hamish, you startled me. You wouldn't be concealing evidence from the police, would you, McKitterick? I heard some of your internal monologue.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Shh, psh. Dang it, McKitterick, you keep disregarding protocol. And believe me, I'll show you the inside of a hole.
Ew, that's gross.
Dang it, McKitterick, you know what I mean. Now take a hike. And with that, I was off. And after a while, I got the distinct feeling that I was being followed. That black car kept getting closer and closer. And then the windows rolled down. Oh, and when the windows rolled down, I started saying my prayers. And when I ran out of prayers, I pooped my pants. Need a lift? Oh! Hey, Lucifer! What are you doing here?
I think there's something you want to see. Hop in.
No, I'll just walk.
I said get in.
You insist. So, what are we doing at Betty Button's place?
Look over there.
Say, isn't that Wally Dunkendiller's car? Didn't he have an office right next to Stu LaRue?
And there's Betty Buttons going down to meet him.
They sure look awfully cozy. Come on, Swamp Thing. Let's go take a closer look. Why, hello there, Betty. Wally.
What are you doing, snooping overtime?
So, Wally, you never ran into Stu LaRue? Perhaps it was because you were too busy buttering up his secretary to getting around to seeing him.
And what business is that of yours? Oh, what is that smell?
Anyway, you know very well what I'm blabbering about. Stu LaRue decides to steal the plan for the blanket with sleeves, passes it off as his own idea called the Snuggie, and makes a mint. So Wally and his secretary sweetheart decide to teach him a lesson. I'd say this dish is lit. Come on, Lucifer, let's get out of here. Spent the rest of the night trying to put two and two together. Then I cleaned my pants, and then something occurred to me. I had to shake a leg to get to Betty's before it was too late. Fanny!
Detective, this little hussy's gonna pay for what she's done.
What'd I do to you?
You know very well what you've done. But why am I still? Why wouldn't you leave him alone?
You're crazy. I'm in love with a guy named Wally. Just put the gun down.
Nick,
Wait a second. You don't smoke.
it's 1941, you twit. Everybody smokes.
So it was you that left the cigarette butt on Stu LaRue's desk, wasn't it?
Okay, yes, it was me.
All this because your husband was schlepping his secretary?
He wasn't schlepping me, I swear. He was helping us plan our wedding.
Well, McKitterick, you called. What do we have here? Detective, please book Fanny LaRue for murder in the first degree of her husband, Stu LaRue.
Wait, Nick, can't we work something out?
Not a chance, doll. I don't deal with crazy murderers. She is one crazy piece of...
Nick, for the last time, we can all hear you.
Don't answer. in for next week's edition of Nick McKitterick, Private Dick.